Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium. We're back on the server. There's actually quite a few people on, so hopefully the performance isn't too bad. There's a lot of deaths that have been happening. Each of those numbers next to their names are the amount of times they've died. So in the last episode, we didn't set up this, but we tried to do a few different bits of automation. I think we did something really early on, and as per usual in every single one of these episodes, I don't remember what it was, but it happened, right? So a few of those things we're going to fix. They should be relatively easy, thanks to the comments for pointing out solutions. And this guy, as you can see, that's a lot of bunnies. I mean, I think the system should have still been working, but maybe the ritual stopped. Maybe a block got broken somehow. I don't know. I don't know, but it's not working, which means we need a solution other than rabbits, because that's clearly not the play. So first things first, let's clean this mess up. I'm probably just going to drop like a lava bucket on them, so this might get a little bit horrific, but let's see. You ready? Okay, well that's one way to do it. I guess this guy can chill up there. So we're actually going to replace those, believe it or not, with a witch. Apparently it's that simple. Apparently if we place a witch here, I believe it heals itself before it dies with healing potions. I don't know if there's anything else I was meant to do, but that's basically it. I don't I don't know what I'm looking at, but huh. Okay. What is Okay. Anyway. We need a witch. That should be fixable. This stuff over here, there's a few possible solutions that we'll have to give a try. One of which is, apparently I can click on these slots, and look at this. It determines whether the slot is like an input, and then I guess I decide whether it's like yes or no, I guess. And that's pretty cool, so we can configure that up. I think we can get that working. The first thing I do want to do, though, is try and get this witch. So we're going to need to find a village, because I do not have a villager, so we've sort of just got to look around and I guess hope we find one. I'll probably come back once I do find one. Okay, we're in a village. There actually are at least one villager over here. So there's a few things we can do. One is I could capture it in an imprisonment tool, duplicate it, and kill it until I get its egg, which is thanks to the capturing enchantment that we have. Then a villager egg plus this lightning charge makes a witch egg. So like that's an option. We'd need blitz powder. I'm pretty sure that's doable. The other option apparently is if we strike it with lightning. The question is, how can we strike it with lightning? I believe this arrow might do the trick, so we'll give it a shot. Let me grab a bow. We don't want a powerful bow. We just want, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm just going to do a little... Oh, I guess I'm just going to do a little... It's that simple. Okay, I need an imprisonment tool. I need an empty one, real quick, before we die. I think it just healed itself there. Yeah, look. Beautiful. Okay, I mean, that's awesome. I'll meet you guys back at the base. That was really easy. Alright, we're back over here. I'm just going to place the witch in there. In fact, we can watch it fall down and get hurt. I think it's still on fire from the lightning. I don't think they burn up in sunlight, so I don't think that's an issue. We could probably even pick up the fans if we really wanted to. Do we want to? I mean, we might as well. We can clean this up a little bit, I guess. We don't even need this guy, but that's going to get a bit messy. Here, you know what? Let's pick it back up. Let me clean this up. Alrighty, this is a little bit neater. So we can go ahead and slap our witch in there. There she goes. We can put a lid on it, and there it is. That's where she lives now. The giggling or the laughing, that might be an issue. I think we need to reactivate the ritual, which I don't really have the stuff to do, but I can probably grab an orb. What happened to our orb? Is it over here still? It is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy, and I guess slap it back under here, because we need to charge it up. How much does it have in it? It has none. And the ritual's not working, so... I'll sort that out later. Essentially, we just need 40,000 life points, and then we need to activate the ritual again by right-clicking the Master Ritual Stone. That'll sort itself out. Let's, while we're at it, let me search witch real quick, and just get rid of, like, all the witch sounds. There we go. That's nice and quiet. Okay. So what's next? If we remember correctly, there's a few issues here. Some of which I know how to fix, some of which I don't know how to fix. So What's one of them? One of them is we needed to make something that actually used a bit of string. Was it the Void Sigil? The Void Regnant? Yeah, this guy here. Or Regent or whatever, I can't pronounce it. This guy takes a bucket, gunpowder, and he needs 2 string. But the string needs to be placed separately. I've also just realized another solution. What I was going to do, I'll tell you what I was going to do. So, I was going to set up 2 cables here. So, just another one there, right? And then I was going to set it up so that, like, you know, they were both separate inputs. And then I was going to set this guy with, like, a pipe upgrade to do round robin. So that should mean that it would put, like, one in here, then one in there. And that would put the string in one side. So, for example, in this slot. And then it would put the string in, like, this slot. You know what I mean? I had a better idea just then, though. Look at the recipe. We can use string, or we can use, like, a flax string. So why wouldn't we do that? We can put both of them in. That's, like, the perfect solution there. Flax string. How do we get a hold of this? And in fact, what is... Like, look at all this different flax we have. We have 3 different flax. None of them is flax string. What can I do here? Can I turn you into string? Is that a thing? One of you turns into string, but it's just normal string. I don't want normal string. I want fancy string. What do you create? There's a million pages. Do you create string? You make rope? Okay. Okay, and it makes normal string. You know what? Let's just left click on it. So this is flax fiber. Fresh flax, dry flax. What was the other thing? String, flax string, and sinew fiber. Sinew fiber. How do I get sinew fiber? From dried sinew, of course. And this comes from sinew, which drops occasionally from animals. Do we have that? Like, do we get that from a woot farm, maybe? Do we ever? Okay. Let's go make ourselves some string. We can fix that issue. I also need to try and remember what the other thing we did was. Ooh, the woot farm. Yeah, someone told me some things in regards to the woot farm that I need to figure out. Yeah. Oh, actually, as well as the jar of voiding, there's some solutions there as well. We're going to be fixing a lot of the issues we had in the last episode. So, first thing we need to do is get some dried sinew. So that's going to be sinew. Yeah, I could be pronouncing it wrong, by the way. I apologize if I am. In a furnace, so that's quick and easy. Then it is literally just this in the crafting, crafter. So we'll go ahead, we'll run over here. Da-da-da-da. We're going to chuck the crafting recipe in there. Then we'll quickly run over here and chuck it into our furnace recipe. So if we come down here, this crafter there, chuck it in. Beautiful. So now I should be able to search sinew. We should be able to get some sinew fiber. And that should honestly be really quickly. Yeah, there we go. We have 66. Beautiful. So the next thing we need to do is, I believe over here, at the alchemy table. So that's the blood altar. Is it this guy? Yeah, Void Regent. So what we're going to do is edit this recipe here. So I'm going to chuck it in there, I guess. And we want to replace one of these bits of string with just a bit of fiber. So there we go. 1 sinew fiber. That should honestly take care of the issue. I should be able to slap it right back in here. We probably can't craft it because I'm pretty sure I need some life essence in there, which, do I want to do that? Just quickly get it out of the way? Probably, to be honest. We'll fix that up. This should be fine. One issue we still do have, though, is, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? The buckets, right? The buckets. That's a problem. I think it's fixable, though, using these inputs and outputs. You know what? It's fixable if they reliably go in the same spot every time, which I don't think they will unless I hook them up with what do you call it? The applied energistics, which I think I can do. So, oh, actually, wait. Better idea. We're not going to do the applied energistics stuff. We're going to use, magic. No, not magic. Integrated dynamics. Okay. So we're going to break this stuff, right? We're going to clear all of this. We're even going to break under here. We're just going to clean it up real quick. Just nice and clean. So, what I need to do is figure out what side is what. Is this acting like a cube? So, like, down and up is obviously the top, but is it both top parts? I think it is. So I think what I want to do here is I want to say that this guy outputs on down. So it already is doing that. That's what this green one is. That means it's outputting down and it's not outputting on the others. So the output goes underneath. That's quick and easy. We can go and hook this up, and this is it. We've fixed it. That's the output. The output's it's completely done. Which way's north? That way's north. Okay. So I want to have south be an input here. South. And I'm going to go ahead and place an item pipe, not an item pipe, sorry, a logic cable. Ooh, that got weird. It's fine, I think. Logic cable. I do need some more though. Let me see. Can I make, how many more can I make? Alright, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to use some filters. So I'm going to place an item interface. As you see, I grabbed all this stuff earlier. This item interface, what it does is all of the items in this chest are now accessible by these logic cables. That's pretty much all that means. The next thing we want to do is get an item exporter to be on this side. So this is the, what? The south. Exactly. I also want this side as well, this part here, to also be the south. And we can have two here. Do I want to do that? Hold on. Hold on. I think I have a better idea. Yeah. This is going to be a little bit messy. There's most definitely better ways to do it, but in my brain, this is going to work. So, I'm going to actually have it output into a chest right here. So that should be fine. And then from this chest, I'm going to actually use normal cables like this. We're going to grab a pipe upgrade. And I am going to do that whole, wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thoughts here. No, they're all unique items, right? Yeah, except for the string, but the string we're going to sort out. Okay, you know, listen. These videos aren't scripted, so sometimes we run into issues where, like, I think that I know what I'm doing, and then I suddenly don't. It was sort of fine what I did. I think what I want to do, though, is... Oh, actually, yeah, you know what, that's fine. Here we go. Here we go. So, how many slots does this takes up? All 6 slots, right? All 6. Okay. That takes up 6 slots. This one takes up 4. So we are going to need to use a few, like, list cards, list variables. So let's get those ones out of the way. And I'll explain it as I'm going, or at least I'll try to. So at the moment, what I'm going to do is grab all the ingredients we need, right? So sinew, we're going to need buckets. We're going to need... What else do we need? For this guy, at least. Gunpowder. Okay. So these are the... Oh, let me take it out. Yep. These are the ingredients we need. Sinew, gunpowder, string, and buckets. And then let's go ahead and grab our... what do you call them? I'm missing the word. Our Philosopher's Fuel ingredients. So I can probably click this and just take them out of here. And so as you can see, some of these ingredients are going to need to be matched up with each other. What I don't want, though, is any of the buckets matched up with these buckets. And I'll explain why in a little bit, I think. Block of coke, that should be good. What's the last ingredient we were missing there? Oh, the fire dragon steel. We'll have to sort that out later as well. So what we want to do is we need to put a filter into this guy to say what can go into this slot here, into this south slot. So I'm going to open up my portable logic programmer. I've also got these variable cards with me. And I'm going to search a list. Click on this. I'm going to add one. That's going to be, for example, the gunpowder. Then I'm going to add another one. So we're going to click add. And I'm going to add bucket of napalm. So now, this is a list that says, hey, you're allowed to put in gunpowder and a bucket of napalm into this slot. So I'm going to place that right here, export items list. And we can give this a bit of a test by, for example, placing in gunpowder. Give it a few seconds and it should show up. We can also put in the napalm. I believe this should work. Oh, yep, we can see the gunpowder's in. The napalm showed up. I think that's because all of these slots contain it. So what I actually want to do is click on the rest of these and deny that south side. In fact, we can probably deny all of them just to get rid of confusion. We'll do this, do that. And now what should happen is I can place the napalm in there. We can wait, I imagine, for eternity. Actually, no, it'll show up there. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah. Okay. But if we get, I just want to show you that this is working, right? So if I put in more gunpowder, it shouldn't show up in any other slots. As far as I'm aware. It will only ever show up into the slots that say, hey, the south side is allowed. All of these say it's not allowed. So if I take out this bucket of napalm, gunpowder shows up. If I put the bucket of napalm back in, and I take out this gunpowder, the napalm should show up, if you give it a few seconds. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. So that's working. The next thing we want to do is add another cable here, I guess. This is also going to be an item export. So this is going to be south as well. Now, the thing to remember here is, ideally, I'm only ever going to order either the Philosopher's Fuel or the Void region. I don't think I want to order them both at the same time, because that'll get a bit messy, but this should be fine. Once again, this should be fine. So in this side, this is also the south side. We're going to have to make another list. So we'll search a list. This guy is going to be these sinew fibers and an LPG bucket. And we'll create that variable card there. And we can chuck this in here. And that's, I mean, it works the way that we explained it would work earlier. Another thing I need to do is actually put some more logic cables back in there. So there we go. Next, I guess we can do the top. So I'm going to say this one can be up. And this one can also be up. So we'll go ahead and do this. Make sure that the cables are still connected like that. And item exporter, item exporter. Oh, exporter. There we go. Alright, so I'm pretty much going to do this for the other one. So now we're going to do string and sulfuric acid bucket and make a variable card. I'm just scrolling with the mouse wheel, by the way, to quickly like move it up into that slot. So the up is now going to be this. And then we get another one. So once again, we go list, add one. This is going to be bucket and potassium nitrate. There we go. Now, the bucket one, I do not want to go into the same category as this, because that was what? String and sulfuric acid bucket. The reason why I don't want another normal bucket to go in there is that the normal bucket gets used up in this void region recipe. It gets used up. For the Philosopher's Fuel, these buckets, the LPG and the sulfuric acid and the napalm get used up, but the bucket remains, and we need to be able to take that out. So I guess that makes sense. So what I actually want to do is pick a new side. So for example, this is the north. So I want to say this one is north only input, and this is where I'm going to place it. So I'm going to open this guy up. Oh, actually, I think I need to just place a cable down like so. I'm going to open this guy up and place in this bucket recipe like that. And that should be pretty much it. I'm also going to have this guy be... He can be north as well. There's no real harm in like doubling it up, I think. I guess we'll find out later. This guy is going to be item, and it's going to be block of coal coke. There we go. And so I believe all we have left is the dragon steel block, I believe. So one other thing we need to do here is fix our outputting. So, for example, for the bucket, where's the bucket showing up? The bucket is showing up north. All of the other empty buckets are going to be up and south. So I believe what I want to do here is... How do I want to do this? So up and south. Oh, you know what? I think there's a better solution here. I think what I also need to do... Hold on. Oh, how can... Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're having an epiphany. You know what? I think I just need to move the chest. I think this will fix my issue. I'm going to place that there. This side is what? The west. So, for the ones that have south and up, so these ones here, I also want to say the west is accessible, the west is accessible, and the west is accessible. So that's the ones that are up, right? So now all the south sides and the up sides are also accessible from the west. The trick is, though, here's the kicker. The west is going to be one of these guys. It is going to be an item interface. It is then going to be an importer. So an item importer, all from Integrated Dynamics, is going to go there. I'm going to bring out the portable logic programmer. And this is only going to have buckets, right? So then inside of this guy, I place export item buckets. And I believe this works perfectly. We're probably going to have to rebind the chest, I've just realized, because the chest was there and it was bound, wasn't it? I got to fix that. What else was I saying? I think we're good. I think, once again, apart from that last piece, which can go, I guess, there, at the up as well, the dragon steel, we're pretty much done. I think, for example, I think I can order the void region. or whatever. So let's give it a shot. Let's double check real quick. This guy, empty. There's nothing in here. We can also clear that. Nothing in there except for the orb. I'm going to search for void region. I'm going to click start. I'm going to click start there. And everything should show up perfectly if I did everything correctly. Okay, look at that. Gunpowder, sinew fiber, string, and bucket. And the bucket isn't automatically being exported. So this is working. This is pretty good. What I'm going to do is grab my sacrificial blade and my Allthemodium apples. Or I guess the one apple I have. I think I have more in my backpack. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to farm up some blood over here. Possibly enough to start up the ritual again. Possibly enough to do all the other boring stuff. But, you know what? I'll farm up just enough to get this guy to process. And then enough for the Philosopher's Fuel. So, 50,000 apparently. So yeah, I'll do that real quick. Okay, I have 50,000. So that's perfect. We can leave that there. That's in our network. Over here, this guy I believe is done. Yep, he's empty. So we should have a void region in there. Before we can actually finish this, though, we do need to make that fire dragon steel. In order to do that, we have to go and check in on our fire dragon. And I think it's that simple. So we're going to fly over. I think it's in this direction, isn't it? We should find some pretty big dragons over here. Yep. There's our ice dragon and our fire dragon. Is this guy doing anything at the moment? Okay, so he actually is. He's actually processing some Allthemodium and vibranium. I think what I actually want to do is set it up to be a craft rather than... I believe currently it's just constant. Like, it's constantly making those alloys. If we actually have a look at alloy, we should have... Yeah, we have a pretty fair amount of them. And thanks to Polly's tooltips that is one of our admins over in the Discord and on the servers. He made these tooltips that tell us, hey, these are alloyed in a Fireforge. If you want those, you can ask in the Discord. You have to add them manually. I don't think there's a way to, like... forcefully do it through the server or anything, but you just you replace one single file in your mods folder, or not your mods folder, but your Modpack folder, and yeah. So what was I doing? I was going over this area, and now I need to find the dragon forges. Oh, here it is, the Firebrick Dragon Forge. Yeah, currently we're using exporters with regulators. I want to change that up so that it's an actual recipe. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Let's search alloy. The Fire Forge one is here. The tooltip for these alloys is so good. Extremely worth it. Very nice. It actually doesn't show it up in JEI. I don't know why it doesn't show in JEI. It's a bit strange like that, but I guess we'll have to manually make a pattern here. So let's go ahead and put one in there. Clear everything. We want to say, what is it again? It is vibranium and Allthemodium. So, Allthemodium, where do we have it? Here it is. One Allthemodium, and then vibranium, one vibranium. What I might do, just for this, I guess we'll just do one. We'll have it be, it does one, and one makes an alloy, if that works. There we go. Alloy, make sure it's one. Alright, so I just went and checked my microphone, and it's staticky. I don't know how long it was staticky for. So I apologize. I might do a rundown over what we've done just real quick in case I have to cut out any really staticky recordings. But at the moment, I'm replacing, because currently, I'll show you what's happening. Currently, these guys are being imported with just an exporter. Like, they're just being filled up with items. I want to replace that to an actual crafting recipe. So I've created one pattern here for the vibranium Allthemodium alloys. Then I need to do one for the dragon steel. The dragon steel is actually going to be the fire dragon blood, so we should have that. Fire dragon blood. We only need one, not four. And it's actually iron that it combines with, so we'll place an iron there. Once again, change that back to B1. And then this will make fire dragon steel, which we have one spare, which is good. There we go. Add a pattern for this. Create that. Beautiful. Then I believe all I need to do is grab a crafter, come down here, break this guy, go ahead and place a crafter on top. There we go. And chuck in these recipes. Now it's more of a when we want them, we can get them situation, rather than a constantly being made situation. So that's pretty much that part done. The dragon steel, of course, we need for the whatchamacallits, the Philosopher's Fuel. Another thing I want to check is, like, we only have 4 fire dragon blood, so I might actually check over here and see, is this guy still running? Is he still good? Yep, we have all the hearts we need. Ooh, the end crystals. We don't have enough. Ooh. End crystal. What do they use? Eye of Ender. Ender pearl. We have plenty. Blaze? We have plenty. Oh. Oh. What's going on here? What's wrong with my ender crystals? Are they being ordered? They are. Processing. Crafting. Let me click cancel all. Maybe it'll actually craft it now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think it just needed a bit of a reboot. This should be good now. With that being said, this guy needs 8, doesn't he, to run? And 4 items, 4 items. He needs 16 to run? How many... what do we have keeping in there? 32. Okay. Yeah, so we do request double. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Let me actually order some more end crystals real quick. End crystal. We just order like 40. We have enough for it. This will speed it up because at the moment, our crafting card here crafts 1 at a time, I believe. So this it'll speed it up so that we can actually get it processing again because I would really like this blood to be running. Another thing, by the way, that I completely, overlooked is because we have this guy here that spawns multiple of mobs. Like, as you can see, it's spawning 4 Ender Dragons, 4 Guardian of Gaia, and 4 Fire Dragons. When one of our Ender Dragons runs, it actually spawns 4 Dragon Heart, drops, right? So, we need 4 to spawn the Fire Dragon. Well, actually... 4 and 4. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I think we're good, right? Yeah, I think we are good. So I think what's happening here is our Ender Dragon will run. It will spawn 4 Dragon Hearts. And then all 4 of those Dragon Hearts will be used to spawn 4 Fire Dragons. Right? And these are all 100% spawn things. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. By the way, in regards to my microphone, I'm going to have to look into it a bit more, though. I guess we'll try and find, a better microphone solution where it's, not a headset microphone. And that might fix this whole, staticky issue that happens, every... Honestly, it's every, 6th or 7th episode, you know? It just catches me off guard. We'll have to see. I don't know if it has to do with the weather as well, being really hot. Maybe it's, a bit sweaty or humid and, the, cable gets a bit messed up. I'm not sure, but I am looking into microphones. So if you have a suggestion, let me know. But we'll have to see what happens on that front. So this should be good. We should have all the stuff we need. This guy should be running again. We should be getting more Dragon Blood. We should be getting 4 at a time, which is pretty good. So we'll leave that run. Let me double check it's force loaded. Alright, yeah, it's force loaded. It'll be good. What I do want to do, though, is double check that this guy's working. So the dragon stopped because nothing's running at the moment. I want to search for my Fire Dragon Steel. I would like to order 4 more. We're going to click Start. All the items should go in there, and this guy's going to start breathing. Now, one thing I am worried about, let me double check real quick. Okay, it is in the right spot. What I was going to say was, if these weren't in the right order, we would just get ash. We would literally just get ash. It would completely void everything, and we obviously don't want that. Is this going to start again? Yep, there we go. We'll have to let this run again. So I'll have to keep an eye on that so that we don't lose anything. Like, if you come over here, for example, I believe if you were to place this Vibranium in the left slot and the Unobtainium in the right slot, it would void it. That's possibly something you could add to the tooltip as well, since JEI doesn't add it. So, yeah, I guess we'll leave that. That should be fine. What were the other things we were doing? Oh, yes, over at the farm, we were trying to do the enchantment stuff, and that whole issue that we had... I need to just find where the farm is. That whole issue can actually be solved with some integrated dynamics. It should be incredibly easy to do. Like, look at how hideous this is. What am I even doing here? Can we pick this stuff up? It's hideous. I can't even believe we had that happening. What we're going to do is set up these guys. So what I might do is just run this guy up the side. We are going to need more of them. We tend to need quite a few of them, to be honest. Crystallized mineral... We still don't have this automated, if you can believe it. So I'm going to actually have to go and process some mineral logs myself, believe it or not. Alright. Luckily, we had a previous stack that was processing, so we've got more. Let me make these. Logic cables. We'll get like a few this time. let those craft. So yeah, basically we're going to do the same thing with the filters. We're going to have them only be allowed to go in their specific slots. And that should honestly just fix, once again, all the problems we had. So I'm going to chuck that in there. Beautiful. Logic cables. Remember, we do need to enter these guys on the top. So they are going to have to go on the top of everything. Like so. But this should look a little bit neater than it did previously. What we're going to do now is item interface on the chest. Then we'll get our item exporters on the tops of each of these. Like so. And one on the top up here. Like that. Then we essentially need all the ingredients for it. It's the jar avoiding, right? Yep. Let's go jar avoiding. Paste in everything here. How exactly do I want to do this? It didn't put in the glass bottle, did it? No, I guess we'll grab that out ourselves. Glass bottle. There we go. Grab everything there. Get our little programmer. All right. Item, lava bucket. Yeah. Item, lava bucket. Item, lava bucket there. How exactly do I want to do that? You know what? I think I want 2 of these, believe it or not. 2 of these variables of lava bucket. Then I want to grab a glass bottle one. We can place it underneath there. And then I want to get an ender pearl, like that. And now let me show you what we're going to do. So the one up here, this one's obviously going to be the glass bottle. So we'll place that there. Glass bottle should always go into that because that's where it needs to go. These 2 over here, currently there's a bucket on this. You can sort of see it spinning around. This guy is going to be told, you can accept a lava bucket. He obviously can't put one in because there's an empty bucket, but he's allowed to when there's a chance. This guy over here is also going to be lava bucket. Now, the reason why we do this is because the recipe requires a lava bucket and an empty bucket. And when the process is done, the lava bucket turns into an empty bucket, which means the lava bucket's going to go here. The process is going to run. This bucket will get used up. This will turn into a lava bucket, or into an empty bucket, sorry. Then the lava bucket will go there. And that will just go back and forth perfectly. This guy over here requires a ender pearl. And then I actually forgot one more thing. The scroll for allow will go into here. And that should now be perfect. It's so perfect, in fact, that I don't believe we need to actually do the whole applied energistic stuff I was doing. I believe all I need to do is entangle this guy and go set him up at the base. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is fly over here first. I'm going to pick this junk up like that. Get rid of all that stuff. There we go. We're going to fly back over here. And where do we think it was? Bound to chest, bound to item collector. This guy has the mythical thing there. You know what? I don't actually know. In fact, what is this? That's a singularity, isn't it? I don't know. Logic cable, glass, chest. Did I not create a pattern for it over here? What have I done? I swear we did, though, didn't we? Isn't that the whole thing we did? Oh, you know what? It's over here. I remember now. The recipe, the previous one we had, is in here. So I'm actually going to take that out, right? We're going to fly back over here. We're going to place an entangled block here. We're going to entangle that chest we had. So there we go. This guy is going to get a crafter on top of him. Grab a crafter. We are actually going to need to grab some cables here. Place a cable. Go down here. Place our crafter. Place in this one here. So this is saying glass bottle, lava bucket, allow, scroll, and ender pearl. And honestly, I think that's it. I think all I need to do now is search for my jar. We currently have 2. In fact, if we put this one away, we have 3. We have 4. No, we only have 3. I would like to craft another one. It says we can. I'm going to click craft. And I'm going to fly over there. But it's possible that it will be done before I even get there. To be completely honest with you. Let's see if we can catch it in action. Alright. Currently, nothing's happening. There we go. Look at that. Flawless. And you'll see over here, there's a lava bucket currently in this one and an empty bucket there. Watch what happens when it's done. And however long that may take. I also don't remember. Does it drop on the ground? Or did we have it picked up? I don't entirely remember, if I'm completely honest. There it is. Look at that. How beautiful. And now there's an empty bucket there. Oh, that is perfect. So, what I actually want to do as well is, I guess, entangle this guy. And we'll set up another entangled block just to have him extract. That should be nice and simple. What I should have done as well, I've done it for the most part, but there's some parts where I haven't done it correctly. For this example, I shouldn't be putting it in a line here. I should actually just be placing it back here and then like hooking it up like this. You know what I mean? So place this guy here and then have an importer right on the bottom there. And this guy, I want to say void jar is the only thing you're allowed to do. So whitelist. And there we go. That should be it. We should be able to see we have only 3 of them. Hold up. Wait a minute. I think it needs to be above it. I believe this needs to be above it. And we can still add the void jar. And we'll have to set whitelist again, but is it? No, it isn't. Huh. What? Whitelist? 3. 3 total. Huh. Interesting. Hold up. Wait a minute. Can I use a hopper? Will a hopper take stuff out of it? Wait. It's bound to a chest. No. Enchanting apparatus. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hold up. There we go. Everything's back in order. Here we go. Place that guy there. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't entangle it properly. That was very silly. Whitelist. There we go. Okay, that should be good. To double check that it's good, let's put this away. We have 4 now. I'm going to order another one. And we'll just check back on that later to see if it's done. Okay. Whew. We've done a lot of work. The question is, have we done everything we wanted to? How much blood do we have? How much fire? We have 4 more dragon blood. We have all of the dragon steel. We actually have enough to get 9. So I can order 4 more. This will get us 9. That's enough for the block that we need. So let's go ahead and add the crafting to that. This is for the Philosopher's Fuel. This is actually perfect. So open this guy up. Philosopher's Fuel. Block of fire, dragon steel. Place this guy in here. This guy is going to be placed in there. Just a normal crafting recipe. And now I believe Philosopher's Fuel, we're going to be able to craft it. We literally just need these other dragon steels to craft properly from the fire dragon. Whew. Okay. Let's look back here. Let's have like a little recap. How close are we? So a lot of this stuff's automated. We have the pulsating black hole. What was the issue there? Actually, I think we might have just fixed it by getting the jar working. Oh, the sigil as well. Oh, but that was the void regent that we did. Ooh, okay, wait. Yeah. So all we need is the void sigil and then chaos shards. Let me actually go ahead and add crafting recipes for those chaos shards because, I mean, we need them. So this recipe here, then this recipe here, and then there's another one, I believe, right? Yes, this recipe here, because we get the really tiny ones from the bees. And by the way, let's have a look at how many we have. If I search chaos, we have 14,000 tiny fragments. That is insane. Okay. I'm really excited about this. The void sigils, I believe we have to do manually for the most part. What I will have to do, you know what? I should have started this guy back up. Like we have enough stuff. I might actually do that. How much do we have in here? We have 60,000. Wait, 61,900. It's still on. It's still running. Okay, it's beautiful. It's still running. I guess I don't actually know why it wasn't running. Maybe it didn't. Does it need blood to run? And then it makes blood back? Is that how this works? Because it wasn't killing the bunnies. And I feel like it wasn't even killing the witch for a while there. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yes, I wanted to actually go ahead and grab this out. I was going to hope this would fill up. I might have to just manually fill it up. I want to order some reinforced slates. In particular, I think I want to order about 10. Give or take. So we're going to do that. I'm going to eat this. And then I'm just going to spam this so that it gets its blood. So, I will meet you back here once all of those 10 are done. Because that sounds pretty cool. You know what I will say? Upgrading the capacity of this guy was definitely the play. Another thing I think I was actually told, and I'm going to have to bring the book out. I think there's actually, what do you call it? A tier 5 altar. Someone told me there was a tier 5 altar. Blood altar. Tier 1. Tier 2. Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5. Oh, 52 more runes. And then it looks like beacons in the corner. Hey, that's really easy to do, believe it or not. 13 on each side. 52 runes. How many runes do I actually have? I think I just saw. We have 20. Ooh, that is tempting. That is tempting. We won't do that yet, but that'll probably happen in another episode. Just so that we have more runes, we can make more capacity, or we can even just add more self-sacrifice ones, or sacrifice, or whatever it was, so that this guy gets us more blood. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Is this guy done yet? He's mowing through them. We've got, what, 3 or 4 more? Okay, and this guy, I mean, he's still finishing. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, do you guys want to see something really cool? What? What? What happened? What? What happened to my... What happened to my thing? What? What happened to my table? What? Huh? What? Why? Is it really not there? Oh, you know what? It's a visual bug. So that's both good because it is there, but it's also bad. We might have an issue. That's a little worrying, the fact that it's not there. Yeah, I might have to... Okay, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on here so that we have on recordings the coordinates. You know what I mean? Just in case it needs to be done. Just in case we need to remove that. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think, by the way, our slates are pretty much... How are they still not done yet? There's blood in here, right? There's not even a thing in there. What were we even doing? Oh yes, the thingies. The void sigils. So let's double check. At Blood Magic, how many do we have? 6. I mean, we can use them. You know, we've only got 7 of these guys anyway. And then what else did I need? The Arcane Ashes. Yes, here we go. So I believe what I do here is I place the ash down. Then do I place the regent, and then place the slate? Yep. That does appear to be what I do. So how about I go ahead and do the rest of them just like this? So you, and then you, and you. There we go. I mean, that's pretty cool to watch, I guess. And it does this for a little while. As you can see, that first one's still going. And, don't have the thing yet. But we're getting it. So yeah, some of this stuff we do have to craft manually. I don't know if that's automatable. Maybe you could use a user to do it. I mean, we could give it a try. I feel like we're pushing our luck, though. You know what I mean? You know what? Player simulator. Can I craft one of you? I can. Beautiful. I might just give it a shot. I might just give it a shot. Integrated. Let me go ahead and grab some item interfaces, or I guess just one. The player simulator is built. We have this stuff on us. Let me give this a shot. I'm a bit skeptical, but I would love it to work because that would be very cool. So let's place a temporary block there. Go ahead and place our player simulator. Honestly, let's face it down like that. Let's grab these cables. Place them up here. Place them here. We'll get our item interface like that. Click item. Yeah. So, I actually wanted to do click items. So we'll see if this works. Let me grab, is the slate done? That would have been really helpful if it was, but of course it isn't. Let's see if we can order more and possibly even cancel that previous recipe because it just isn't working for whatever reason. What's it? Is it the problem it needs stone? How do we need stone? Don't we have 10 million. What's going on? Is it? I think it's working. Alright, well, despite not having the thing, I mean, we could craft one manually if we want. We can still give this a shot. So, I believe what I want to do is get another list right here. Open this guy up. Place in the Arcane Ashes. Ooh. Okay, it sort of worked. Add another one, which is going to be the Void Regent. Obviously, I want the Slate as well, but we can't put that in just yet. So, here's our list. I'm going to open this guy up. Oh, I'm going to open this guy up, I guess. I want it to do click items. I want to open this guy up. We're going to cycle through here. Round robin, yes. That should mean it goes in a circle, so it will do the ashes, then it will do the next thing. Then it will do the ashes, then it will do the next thing. I want it to be a right click. And right hand, continuous click, sneak, check stack size, check NBT. No. I don't want it to check whether I've got this specific durability taken out on the ashes or not. I just want it to use the ashes. And that should be good. To be completely honest with you, that should be good. Let's see. I'm going to place them both in there. What are we about to witness? Drum roll, please. Interesting. Now, there is something I want to say. And what I want to say is, if we go back in here, and we go back down here, there is offset. And it's 0.5 for all of these. And I think that means it's sort of moving at 0.5 down there. So do I actually want it to be like 1? Do you think that'll do it? I don't really know what this means. I'll be completely honest, but it's surely worth a try. Let's do 1 on all of these. And I guess see what happens. That's all got 1 now. This guy should be good. I don't think there's anything I can really change there. It hasn't really done it yet, has it? No. You know what? Give me some suggestions. Let me know if any of the other alternative ways work. And I don't know. Maybe I place a block down? And we'll do it like directly on the block? No, it's not really looking like it, is it? Okay, anyway, what else were we doing? The Dragon Steel. The Fire Dragon Magic. So, block of Fire Dragon Steel. There we go. We have it. This might crash the game because it's invisible, but I guess we'll see what happens here. This guy, how much does he have in him? Let me place him back over here to, I guess, fill him up. He has... Oh, he's got plenty. He honestly... You know what? Yeah, we can leave him there. Let me go ahead and... What was I going to do? Order the Philosopher's Fuel. So, Philosophers. Start. We have all the ingredients. Start. What's going to happen here? Is, first of all, it's in here. Okay. Is it actually going to output into the thing, even though the thing isn't really there? No, Oh, it is. And it's back. It returned. The alchemical table returned. You know what happened, though? We're still missing 1 block, which goes here in the up slot. So right there. I need to add the filter for the Dragon Steel, because we never did that before. The block of Dragon Steel. There we go. Fire Dragon Steel. Place this guy in there. And now I should be able to dump this guy in there. And he will enter when he's feeling like it, once the table reveals itself again. Listen, suddenly things got real magical. And there we go. It's processing. Now, this was easy to do, this part. But the cool part happens after this, which is going to be the extracting of the buckets. They're already gone. How insane is that? And they're already in here. That is beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. I need my entangled tool, which somehow disappeared. I'm going to grab you, and you are going to return over here. I know specifically which entangled block it was, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I feel like this is a nice wrap-up for the episode. This one... Here? Yeah, look at this guy. It's saying bound to logic cable. We don't want that. We want a chest. So there we go. And now we should have 2 Philosopher's Fuel. There we go. And we have the Void Sigils, so I can chuck those back in. We should have the ability to get the Dragon Shards. So, if I go ATM star, I should be able to order a pulsating black hole. We can't do the Irradiant Stars. These we have to do manually. It's a bit upsetting, I know. But we have to make these manually, so we'll probably do that next episode. And is that really it? What's this thing? The Oblivion Shard. Why didn't it... Wait. Oblivion Shard and Improbable Probability Device. Why didn't this guy craft? Improbable Probability Device Addity. This guy does not like being ordered, does he? Interesting. We might have to double check what happened there. Let's do that before we completely wrap this episode up. Hopefully the audio is still good, or else this is just a waste of time. Let's search improbable. So we'll give it some time. It's got to search our entire network, which, as you can see, is apparently a laggy process. Here it is. Improbability, probability, device ability. We're gonna come over here, and let's see what this guy entails. So this looks fine. Yeah, this seems to be pretty fine. Let's take this guy back out. We'll chuck him back in here. I think, honestly, the issue currently is Those obsidian skulls. I don't think we ended up automating them. Do you think we can automate them? Maybe. Maybe. Improbable. Let's bookmark it. Yeah, we were doing this one with the Chaos Shard. The Eternal Obsidian Skull needs a smithing table. That's the tricky part. And then, like, Eternal Skulls and stuff. I'll tell you what. Let me know if you can automate the smithing table somehow. I, however, am going to order, like, 10 of these. So 10 Obsidian Skulls. Let's get the Eternal Stellars. So I need 10 of these as well. Apparently you can make tools indestructible just by right-clicking this guy in your offhand, I think, while you have the tool. I didn't know that. I did not know that. In fact, I need these in my inventory, believe it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's grab our skulls. 10 skulls. Oh, I grabbed the dragon skull. That is not what we want. Did these not stack as well? Man, who are you kidding? That is rude, to say the least. Put this stuff away. There we go. Now I can hold them all. Beautiful. Open up this. Bam, bam. Nope. Bam, bam. And this is now my life. This is now my life. Okay. And that is the 10th. So there we go. I can chuck these all back in there. Let's try this again now. Let's search improbable. Improbable. It's still, yeah, this guy does not want to be ordered. Why? Okay. I mean, it's fine. I think I can just order the rest of this man. Polonium. Not good. Not good at all. We'll probably do it in the next episode. Because I'm not entirely sure what we need to do. I think it's pretty much fine. Like, isn't this how you make it? You chuck polonium in here? So is that the issue? I just need to possibly hook up the output to go into there instead of where it's currently going? Maybe. Let's give this a shot. Go. Boom. Oh, I can't even place it there. You know what? One of these could be making this, and the other one could be doing the other stuff, right? That seems pretty fair. This guy's full of waste. Huh. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, morphing tool. Let's have this guy extract. That'll fill up this guy. We're now getting polonium. Okay. So that issue was a quick solution, apparently. Apparently. Can we craft it now? Like, what's going on here? Why can't I craft this improbable probability device? This guy's already being crafted, or at least he should be. Improbable probability. No, you still can't be crafted. Control click. Okay, you're going to craft this thing? Do it. You're going to craft this thing? Also do it. Craft one of those? Yep. Craft one of those? Yep. And one of these? Sure. Don't know why that was so difficult. And what's happening with our other guy? Let's have a look. Is everything here where it needs to be? It is. Injected tier 2 low. What? This is a joke, right? We've crafted... What? Wait. Oh, it placed it into there instead of into there. Okay. You know what? That's... Look. It's a simple solution. It's a simple solution. Like that. And then I just need to place these back on. Alright, here we go. Wait for it to update. Wait for it to realize, hey, the thing that you want's there. Is this set on stack mode? I would like it to be single item mode. There we go. You don't work yet. Dude, your thing exists. There you go. Craft. Beautiful. So that should still work. If anything, I just need to order 2 more of these crafting injectors just to make sure that we have the entire thing covered. I can actually probably order those. Let's search crafting injector. I've already got them. I apparently already have them. We already automated them for the bees. That is amazing. Here we go. There we go. All the problems are solved. It's that simple. Boom and boom. Oh, it's beautiful. It's stunning. So this guy, yep, he'll do his thing. Okay. All I believe that we have left to start making more stars, possibly on a grand scale, is the Radiant Star for the ATM Star. I still need to finish crafting this, but I mean... Really, we're waiting on these. These should be pretty quick and simple from memory. Like, it's the potions over here. None of them appear to be running at the moment. This guy doesn't have any fluids in it. 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 So what's the issue? You know what? I think it's the blaze. Our blaze is acting really weird recently. Let's go ahead and order a bunch of it. In fact, what we could probably do as well, just to help them out, let's just put a bunch of stacks in. Like, we have plenty. Not really an issue. I think it used it up. I think it's actually doing it now. Maybe? You know what? I love it when something just doesn't work, you know? That really makes my day. Charm of Knowledge. Let's cancel this. Let's search Charm. Charm of Knowledge 2. I know I've got one, but it's been used. Let's order one of these. Is it going to just craft it? Maybe? Maybe not. What's it even saying? It's saying it needs potions of swiftness. What? No, you don't. You need potions of knowledge. That's like your whole thing. That's literally... That's your entire... What? What is... I've got to update that recipe. I need to update that recipe. Okay, anyway. We can craft it manually. There we go. Improbable probability device. Beautiful. What is going on? Why... What's happened to our charms? Let's, I guess let's go and fix that recipe too. My god. Alright, we're pretty much done. I'm taking a little bit longer to finish this because, we're like very close to having all the stars we'd ever want and dream of. Pattern grid, chuck this in here. Potions of ancient knowledge. Why are you saying potion of night vision? Alright, we need to do exact. I think that's the issue. It keeps trying to put other stuff in. I mean, that sort of makes sense, because that's on track with what's happened in the past. Yeah, I've made it exact now. So that should be good. Can I possibly order another one? What's going to be our drawback? Order. It's that simple. Are we finally allowed to order one ourselves, like through here? Oh, we can. I can just click start, and it will craft it. Oh, this is awesome. We should have the black hole as well, right? No, we still don't. What? Okay, thank you guys for watching. Let's just double check what happened here. Huh. What happened here? Power? Is it possible we have not enough power? No, we've got a little bit. We had a little bit of power. What went wrong here? Okay. Crafting. Oh, okay. So they're already charged. Something must have went... Oh, okay. What? Okay. Okay, that can keep doing its thing. Alright, well now we have the black hole. Beautiful. Beautiful. So literally, the only thing we need now is the Oblivion Shard, which requires a radiant star, which we need to craft manually. And I don't really remember how to do it, so we're not doing it this episode. We'll do it in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're still enjoying this series. What I think I'm going to do in terms of our video schedules and stuff is I'll try to go back to doing ATM 6 every day. So you should get ATM 6 daily, hopefully. Obviously, there might be some days that it doesn't happen, but that's my plan, at least. But every other series will hopefully still be happening to some degree, just whenever I feel like it, sort of thing. And they'll be happening as bonus content. So you'll have the normal ATM 6, and then if you're feeling up for it, there'll be another episode that you can watch for a different series. We've got, I think, 2 more recorded episodes of YouTuber's Life. I might record more, because it's genuinely just a fun game to play in my spare time. And the content's pretty easy to come with it. We've got Stonehearth. Really enjoyed that game. I think for the people who like Minecraft specifically, you might like that game too. It has the similar sort of like, I don't know if automation is the right word, but it has like that survival aspect where you're crafting things, you're gathering resources, you're upgrading like your materials so you can get even better resources. You're building big structures that not only look cool, but they're actually functional. They like help you do stuff. That's a fun series. There's also some other games I've been eyeing off that look really fun. So we'll have to see if I start playing those as well. And then obviously there's Ocean Block. Sort of like Skyblock, but in the ocean. That one's really fun as well. Not sure how much longer I'll play that one, just based on... I think we could probably do a different mod pack that more people enjoy. People seem to enjoy the mod pack, but it's just... I mean, it's not getting that many views, if we're being completely honest. And if I'm going to be playing a mod pack, I'm sure there's one out there that people would prefer to see. You know what I mean? So I'll keep playing it for a bit, at least until we find a different mod pack, and to build up the series a bit, so that for the people who do run across the series, they're not just left with 7 episodes. You know, I might get them a few more just to keep them occupied. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the videos. If you do, please do consider subscribing. It helps out my channel quite a bit. We mowed through subs this year. We went from, I think, 1K at like the start, at the end of last year. We were at 1K. We're at 3.3. 3,300 subs. It is insane. If you like the video, you can like the video as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone supporting me financially. In the past, the present, and the future. Thank you to Oracle, Galtor Jacob, Oasis. I'm struggling to read for some reason. Derpy Snow Luna, Mugs, and VRifty, who have supported me through donation links. And then thank you to Coolest, VRifty, and Mugs, who are channel members here on the YouTubes. Again, if you have some suggestions for my like channel membership, like what I can offer, please do let me know, and then I can add stuff there. Whether it's extra content or something, we'll have to see. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. So I didn't want like a music company copyright striking my videos in like the future. So yeah, this is the best I could do. I'm sorry. You know what? In hindsight, silence might have been better. Well, you live and you learn.